Matter of fact, it was an emotional moment.
That's true. But had I not brought it up first,
I still said it first.
You wouldn't have said it. I said it first.
You said baby.
It don't matter. I brought it up.
I was certain.
Had I not said it,
I was going to say that. Judy, I got to go with you because Brat. Say I think. I mean, what do you mean you think?
She wouldn't have even said it. First of all, I was scared. You know what I'm saying? How you tell somebody like, I think I love you. I think I'm falling in love. Like, I love you. Like, yeah.
Okay. Who is more likely to start an argument and who is more likely to end it?
She's more likely to end it.
Okay.
I'm more likely to start it.
Okay. All right. Clear answer. If you had to describe your relationship in 3 words, what would you say?
Oh my God. Loving. Oh, beautiful. And thoughtful.
Okay. All right. A little bit of an easier question, not so deep. Who takes longer to get ready, and what are they usually doing that takes them so long?
You. You know it is.
What am I doing?
Oh my God, I don't know what the hell you doing. You on your phone, you on your computer, you getting dressed, you in the shower, you get out the shower, you on your phone, you on your computer, you get dressed, you put your drawers on, you on your phone, you on your computer, then you get something to eat real quick. We got somewhere to be. You on your phone, you on your computer, then you get dressed finally, you on your phone, you on your computer, then you got to go downstairs and find a wig to match the outfit if you're not wearing your natural hair. Then you're on your phone, you're on your computer. Oh my God, then we got to figure out what car we driving. Then you're on your phone, you're on your computer. Then you're asking me which car we taking. No, you decide. You can't even decide because you're on your phone, you're on your computer. It's true.
Do you have anything you'd like to say for yourself?
I don't like the questions when they're about her.
I'll just see myself out, yeah. Okay, last one. After a long day, right? So maybe after these book tours, how do you reconnect after a long day, and who's usually the first one to initiate that? And you all can hear me.
I honestly think we do a good job at night of, like, our son sleeps with his grandmother, so the routine is when he's sleepy, he gets really cranky and he turns into a monster. So when that happens, we know it's time to send him upstairs. But once we send him upstairs, we go and have like our downtime in the room. And then when the snowstorm happened recently, our TV went out, and we intentionally didn't get another one because now we have quiet time in the room.
And it's actually nice.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, well, thank you so much for indulging in the Newlywed Game. Let's get into the book, the reason that we are all here today. I listened to it, and you all, the audiobook, I'm of course encouraging to buy the actual book, right? We're in a bookstore. The audiobook is amazing. It is so, so, so good. I feel like I've been hanging out with you all week listening to it, so thank you for that. But I have to start, why is love so hard? Like, what is it about love that makes it so difficult?
Human beings and stubbornness.
Yeah, I think everybody has lived by their own rules for all the years in their lives, and then when you meet somebody else, you got to kind of like pull back on all the things that you learn how to do and how to be. Like, I learned how to be tough in Chicago. Grew up defending myself, light skin, bitch, they gonna cut your face, you got to be careful. You know, like, just defending even in talking in conversation, somebody say something slick, you just ready to answer back to defend yourself. So, you know, that's what I think.
Yeah, and I grew up not doing that. I grew up in a Catholic school, and I try to fight a little bit, but I don't know how people.
Yeah, well, that makes love different because everybody's different, and people grow up different with different morals, you know, different upbringings, and when you meet somebody and you fall in love with them, you have to figure out what they like, what they don't like. It might be something you do like, so then you may have to pull back a little bit on what you really like if you want to make a happy connection and meet a happy medium. This is a hand clap. You're nasty in your head. You're thinking of something nasty. It's a clap, beautiful. That's not nasty.
Turn it.
I don't want to turn it.
But I mean, on that, and you talk a little bit about this in the book, right? You can compromise for a person, and you have to, in any relationship, whether you're married, your friends, your parent, sibling, whatever relationship. But when does compromise become too much, where you're becoming a completely different person? Because you give great advice in the book about that.
One thing I always said to her was, in this relationship, in this relationship, I want her to get out of this everything that she loves and she wants. So, like, when it's time for dinner, well, what do you want to eat, beautiful? Whatever you want. So when it's time to...
I hate when you do that. I hate when you do that because I'm like, whatever you like. From Coming to America. That's what she makes me feel like.
But with that being the case, I don't want her to compromise so much of her life to see what I want that she then in turn looks back and regrets that she didn't get out of it what she wanted. Because right now, everything that she wants is whatever I want. And I want her to want something herself sometimes.
Girl.
That has nothing to do with what I want.
First of all.
Like, so she told me she likes to
It's
just
getting hot in here.
she likes to get on jet skis. Well, I don't know how to swim, and I have a fear of water. So that don't mean she shouldn't.
She'll take it.
that don't mean she shouldn't go jet ski. And like I have this like thing where if I'm too high I might get dizzy, but she likes roller coasters. She should not stop going on roller coasters.
If you are with me, I'm not going to ride no roller coaster and leave you standing there because I want to be with you through the whole damn park.
Right.
I will go to the roller coaster place with somebody else.
But I want you to still, like I told her, so since we've had our son, I told her to take 3 days away from us and from everybody, from life, like from just decompress. Because being a mom, especially a brand new mom, can be very overwhelming. And our son has become her morning, noon, and night. And he is not a burden by far. But I don't want her to lose herself. Sometimes when you are in a relationship, you a wife, you a mom, that becomes your identity, and you lose the identity of who you were prior to.
I'll get back to that person once he gets a little older. But right now, it's all about him.
So... that's the thing. So when you're saying compromise, she compromises so much. I be concerned. I want her to still, I want her to lose the essence of herself. Right. Because I am going to take the 3 days. But I'm going to take and not out of greed, but for sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not that I don't love my family. I just need to be away to breathe, to decompress, to give all my problems to God and just cry for a day, or even to do absolutely nothing. So I would like for her to compromise and do what she wants to do sometimes.
I feel guilty doing that, and I say whatever you like, because if you hungry and you want to eat spaghetti, I don't care I eat spaghetti too. Like, I don't care. I'm not picky like that. When you say, beautiful, where you want to go on vacation, I don't care. Wherever you want to go. If you want to go
on vacation.
If you want to go somewhere hot or somewhere cold, I'm cool with whatever. I've been in the hot. I've been in the cold. I've been all over the world. I've been to a lot of places that you probably haven't been before. So I don't mind.
Even if you've been to if you touch every place on this earth, and I say, hey, where do you want to go? I still want to go where you want to go. I don't want to go where I want to go. I want to go where you want to go.
I don't want to pick somewhere that you might not want to go to. Like, I don't want to pick somewhere cold and you might want to go somewhere warm. I don't care because I'm adapted to cold weather. I can adapt to hot weather. Like,
take me. She took me in the snow, and I went dog sledding. A bitch would have never did that. And I'm glad I did, but I would have never said, yeah, that's what I want to do right there. But I now would say that. I now would say, yes, we should go do that again. So it's okay for you to teach me new things that I don't know nothing about.
Yeah. Okay, girl.
I just love the conversations as if they're not together like 24/7. Right? Like it seems like you just got out of the car and just met each other here, which is great. But respect. You talk a lot in the book about respect and all the relationships that I've seen that I've loved. My parents have been married for 33, 34 years now. Most of my friends' parents are married, and respect is something that I see in every relationship that lasts long, particularly a marriage, right? Friendship, sure, whatever, but particularly a marriage. Why is that so important? What do you think happens in maybe previous relationships where there wasn't respect in the picture?
I would never want to compromise how good I got it. I would never want to compromise my relationship, and I not only respect her as my wife, but I respect her as my baby mama. You know, I respect her as a human and as a person and as a friend, because we were friends first.
Right.
So now I can tell you, the whole thing probably took some time, because it's not that you didn't respect, but now knowing that there's certain things that she likes and don't like and whatever. So in respecting her wishes, there's certain things that I might not do no more, or certain things that I ask her not to do that she doesn't do no more, like cigarettes, because I don't like that. You know, and somebody I know passed away from it. So you know, the conversation that I had with her wasn't out of being selfish. It was, I want to have as many years as I can on this earth with you. So I don't know how long you're gonna be here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. But if we can prevent it being shortened, if we can make a decision to do that, and I didn't ask it to stop immediately. I gave it time.
Right. Yeah, that was hard for me, because that was one of my vices. Like, everybody has their vice. You don't have no vices. You know what I'm saying?
I do. You just, like when I pick my lip, but you hate.
Right, but you don't smoke weed.
Those are two different things.
You don't smoke weed. You don't drink. You don't smoke squares, cigarettes. You don't do anything like that. But me, I like some Hennessy every now and then, some cognac. I like a little cigarette. Well, before I had the baby, because of course I stopped. And I might like a little blunt every now and then. Like, those are my vices. But
I don't care if she smoked weed. I just don't want her to smoke a cigarette. That's different.
But if you smoke cigarettes before, you know what I'm talking about. A cigarette just gives you that, knock the edge off a little bit. If you smoke a blunt, and you ain't gonna smoke no bullshit weed, if you smoke a good blunt, you're gonna be high, and you're gonna not be able to function for a little while. Or if you drink too much Hennessy, you're gonna be, it's just, I don't smoke, so it don't matter.
My kid's grandmother passed away from lung cancer, passed away from that. She was a chronic smoker, and like her life deteriorated pretty fast at the end, and they didn't even see it coming. So I think I've just been real adamant about it after watching somebody actually closer. Like my sons had to bury their grandmother, so I watched that, and I don't want that for you.
Point taken.
I love this. I obviously watching the show. Who watched the show? Yes.
Thank y'all.
And watching the show and seeing your dynamics, even here, I'm like, how did you agree on everything that was in the book? Talk about that process.
We did. We did. When we first was writing it, they were interviewing us together. We was like, we learned very fast. We're
not gonna do this at the same time.
You do your part, I do my part, and then we gotta do our together part.
Yeah.
On a day that we know it has to be low level stress already.
We butt heads a little bit, bringing up some old stuff.
I was gonna say, was it this? It had to be like a form of therapy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was very therapeutic after we got finished beating each other up.
I wouldn't fight you.
Girl, you would fight my phone.
Yeah, we're talking about the phones. Anybody watch the shows knows this is a subject.
So is it okay to text your ex, you got pretty feet? No, so your phone keeps going across the room, right?
Clap that too.
Well, see, what happened was, I got a text with some feet. The feet it was.
Why would somebody text you their feet?
They don't usually get pedicures and stuff all the time like that. So it was innocent. I wasn't flirting. It was nothing. But once I realized my wife did not like that shit, I never did it again. Ever. Like, I'm never gonna do something that you don't like intentionally to spite you or nothing like that. If you say you don't like it, I'm not fucking doing it. But had I known that would offend you, I wouldn't have did that. We have each other's PIN number. We have the same PIN number for all of our cell phones. So we can look in each other's phones or whatever, because we totally trust each other and we don't have shit to hide. But I did not know that was going to make you mad. I wouldn't have did it. Have I ever did anything else like that again? I lost my damn phone. She threw it across the room. Shattered. I ain't had no phone for a couple days. I was like, damn. I ain't want to see no
breaking the
toes.
phone.
I didn't want to see no toes on TV. And them toes, I'm gonna turn from them toes out.
I don't even know what feet are.
Right.
But you mentioned that, about the phones and having each other's passwords and all that. How do you, besides the phones, consistently create that safe space where you can continue to be vulnerable and keep that trust going year after year? You didn't just get together, right? Like, this has been going on for a long time. So how do you continuously create that space?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because we friends. I don't know. Because we talk about. Now, there's some stuff like, so my birthday's coming up, right?
When's your birthday?
February 12th.
February 12th.
Yeah, so because I know my birthday's coming up, I'm not going to look at her phone because I know she likes to surprise me. So there's the trust in that. But any other time I might play on her phone, not around our anniversary or anything like that, because I know that she likes to plan stuff, right? So I'm not going to, I intentionally not do that. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't have a reason to hide it.
Right.
So we talk about anything. Like, I don't know, I don't get too gory, but I would tell her, girl, I went to the bathroom and this piece is long. I don't know what I think
And
something
she
is
will.
wrong.
And I have to come and say to me like, damn, that is long.
So we talk about
What did you eat?
Yeah, we talk about everything.
We do.
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit about that with friendship, right? Like, how important is that? Have you had previous relationships where you haven't been friends with the person, and this is a totally different level of relationship because of that foundation of friendship?
That's a good question. Maybe so. Maybe because I don't think I thought about it like that. Like, we were friends in the beginning. Like, she was doing some kaleidoscope stuff for me, and we were friends. Like, Brat is one of the most nurturing people.
I was like, where we going?
Don't blow my swag. Don't blow my
She's one of
swag.
the most nurturing people that you will ever meet. And when she mess with you, she mess with you. So if you meet her and she done got your phone number, she's going to text you on a random Wednesday. If you told her that something's going on with your mom, she's going to text you on a random Wednesday. How's your mom? Is she okay? Do y'all need anything? That's just who she is naturally. So when I first, when we first started working together, she used to just come on my live and she would just say nice things, and she just was so nice. I was because that's strange. You don't meet people that are that caring.
Strange. It's not strange.
That is strange.
It is not.
It's not a bad thing. It's just you have a quality that a lot of people don't carry. People
don't care.
You love people. Oftentimes you put everything before yourself, and you do that. You make sure that everybody's good. If we traveling somewhere, like she took me, my family, my friends on the trip, and the whole time on the RV. Now this is when we hadn't come out, so. This is the Brat, and the whole time she on the RV, she making everybody play, making sure everybody ate real good. So I'm not taking your swag away. I'm just telling her. So I think I don't know how to not be a good friend to somebody that's a good friend to me.
Oh, beautiful. That was so sweet. It was. I don't hear this shit all the time. No, I'm not saying you never tell me, but sitting among people, amongst people, and just sitting talking to you and hearing some of these things. I hadn't heard some of these things in a long time. Like, I didn't even know you remembered the RV trip when it was Nana, Sherman, and all of us, and we went to the safari and all that. I didn't even know you still thought about that type of stuff. So that's cool. It gave me warm fuzzies. That's all. That's why I was like, that was so sweet. You get on my nerves.
Hey, you took away your own swag now. Towards the end of the book, you did, speaking of that, I forget, I think it was Judy, you said it, not too many people out there are likable, available, and cool. And I said, well, ain't that the truth? So how do you suggest, and I think I might be stealing someone's written down question, so please write down more questions. But how do you suggest asking for a friend? We find these available, likable, and cool people out there in the world.
You know what's crazy? When you're not looking. Because when you're looking, you're in a place of trying to find and absorb something, and oftentimes in those vulnerable states, you settle and don't even realize you settling. Like when we were, now I approached her, you know, but then looking at her availability emotionally and seeing, you know, where she was. Obviously, she wasn't ready at the time. She had too many. But, you know, that's thing. But yeah, I think you just have to be okay with letting it find you and taking your time and not letting a previous situation or the last person you was with and they weren't, you know, they wasn't SHIT, and not saying that that's going to be everybody.
Right.
And it's okay to be alone for a period. You find yourself in that period, you know your standard, you know what you will go for, what you won't go for. But when you always have to have a person, you often settle far from what you actually deserve.
That was good.
Yeah.
So going back to the actual process of the book, because obviously that's what we're here to talk about, and I feel like I could just chit chat with you.
Yes.
When I'm telling you, I watched the show before, but then, you know, obviously don't get ready for this, watching it again, and then listening to the book, I'm like, oh, I just want to chit chat, but we do need to talk about the book. What was the process like? People be writing books just to write books, right? I've read some books. People don't need to be writing the books. But why you all, right? Like, why did you say, okay, I think the world needs to hear what we have to say about relationships?
Well, my wife's friend mentioned to us, hey, why don't y'all write a book? And I said, hell no. I ain't writing no book for what? We gave them everything in Brat Loves Judy. I done cried. we done had a baby. We done did everything we can do on TV for these people to see. They've seen everything. And from social media, from whether it's Instagram, Himstagram, Famstagram, Facebook, all of them, we've shown them everything. So then we got to talking, and she was like, I think we should do the book. And I'm like, for real? Why?
I feel like, yes, we gave everything, but you always can give just a little bit more.
And we did. And we went
just
deeper.
a little bit more.
Yeah, it was
And
good, though.
in
I'm
writing the
glad.
book, we realized that there is some stuff that people didn't know. There are some things. we
And some
didn't
stuff
know
we
about.
needed to talk about some more.
What?
Like you not telling me when you got a boyfriend and I was still trying to clean up my stuff so I could make you mine.
First of all, let me tell you how selfish that is. I flew to Atlanta. Okay, let's count it. Let's just say no. It might have been 7 times she invited me out here to meet up and to link and date or whatever. Out of the 7, 3 or 4 of them, she did not answer her phone. From there, she felt like before I moved on, I should have told her, hey, I'm thinking about moving on, just so you know. The same person that let me fly to Atlanta multiple times.
Right.
And when I say fly, living in New Orleans, packed the suitcase, got in the car to the airport, you know what I'm saying?
They know how you get to the plane.
Got another car to go to the Airbnb, brought the suitcase up there myself, because also I know dating her, she wasn't out. So it was, you know, it's not like,
Beautiful. You was flying back and forth to Atlanta anyway because you was getting promo from people.
But why was I flying there then? For you.
Okay.
I didn't have no promo to do. Anytime that I flew out here for you, I didn't schedule nothing.
Beautiful. You say out here, we're in New York.
Sorry,
Beautiful. A few times. Okay, that happened 2 or 3 times. Like you try to make it like we never hung out. You try to make it like we never hung out.
See, this
We never spent time together. We did. We spent
just
time
2
together.
or 3 times.
2 or 3
Out of 6 or 7.
That's still a lie. I don't think beautiful. Listen, because I love you, I want you to listen. Y'all think that is offensive for somebody to do that multiple times.
But
Okay, wouldn't you be under the impression that the person didn't like you or something? Was wrong?
no, because we used to talk all the time.
Except for when I landed.
Oh.
That is not true.
Shots
every
fired.
time. That happened a few times. Listen, I used to be on my phone 24/7. Okay, when I do the morning, I do a radio morning show and I do Dish Nation. When I do the morning show, my phone is on silent. When I do Dish Nation, my phone is on silent. When I got home, I trained myself to not be on my phone and sit that motherfucker down because I was too connected to my phone and not paying attention to shit in the world.
But then you invite somebody.
I feel no one's on your side.
She still thinks that I should have told her, hey, I'm moving on because
No,
you
you
didn't
don't tell
answer
her you
my
wasn't that. That's
phone.
you didn't the phone because she got phone down. But that was like 2 or 3 times out of 7 or 8. Y'all acting like we met up several times. We were getting to know each other and feeling each
All
other.
I'm saying is the same way you can tell me you had whatever situations you had going on. I didn't have to tell you.
But we were still talking to each other. I didn't know you was gonna move on. I'm over here
We
trying
was talking to each other except for when I landed.
That's not true every time. That did happen a few times. But honestly, I was trying to clean up my shit so I could get to what I wanted and not have no baggage.
Right, so that's why we couldn't answer the phone.
No, that is not. The least you could have did was said, you know what, I can't do this no more. I'm moving on. I gotta look at Instagram and see you hugged up with some nigga. See the back of this nigga's head and your nails all on his head. All hugged up and all you see is you smiling and shit. I'm like, damn, this bitch moved on quick. Why she gotta look that happy? And then I had to stalk her Instagram page for like almost a year.
Then you were back on the phone.
Man. Yeah, I was back on the phone then. I was
Right.
I had to stop checking every day and try like every week. Then it became every month. Like, damn, this nigga is not going nowhere. But the day I ain't see that nigga's pictures on there no more.
Oh.
Baby, I was like,
And come on, we gotta give Brat some credit because we've all been there, right?
right.
I just clocked some. Is this on live?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say what I was
yeah,
gonna
don't do
say.
it. Yeah, but you can't give up. If it's something you want, and like I know what she did to my heart. I had never felt like that before. So I was not letting that get away. If I had to wait 2 years, however long, I was gonna stalk that page till all them pictures was gone in one sweet day. Lord have mercy. Wasn't no more pictures of that nigga on there. I scrolled and I was like, oh my God, he gone. I hit the nigga, I'm like, how you doing? You okay? What you been up to? Because she had blocked me.
I know that's honestly. I'm sorry, but when I was reading the book and I was watching the show, I said you are a lot. I was like, I'm Judy. I'm with you, girl. I'm sorry. I tried to be neutral. I was like, I gotta come into this. I gotta come in as a neutiral party. I'm moderating. It's both their book. But I was like, I gotta give it to Judy on this one. I'm sorry.
Not bad. That's all right.
But we're here now.
We're here now. Right? We're here now. We got a book. He's not on this cover, so he's a royalty check.
22, right?
Yes. Okay, I do want to chat a little bit more about the process of recording the audiobook. Because again, I'm going to go back to saying that you have to listen to the audiobook. I can't get enough of it. What was it like in the studio? You weren't together in the studio, but there are parts where you're like chit-chatting back and forth. So what was that like, and what was this the dynamic the entire time? Like, how did they even get through with you all reading?
Yeah, so they did her part, they did my part, and then we did our parts together.
Okay.
But they highlighted how we were supposed to do it, so we got through that pretty easy. She wasn't in the room when I was doing mine, and I wasn't in the room when she was doing hers.
Right.
I think that probably would have made it more difficult.
Is it true you have to read like so slow?
I can tell you, I've never drank so much water in my life. They make you sip because after talking so long, you have to, because your voice actually starts cracking.
Yeah.
And so you just gotta.
Yeah.
But it was like 3-4 days of recording.
3-4 days.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah. Judy, talk to us. Well, okay, before I get to Kaleidoscope, I heard in the book, Judy, that you talked about Shonda Rhimes' Dartmouth commencement speech during the book. Were there any other, and it's Year of Yeses, I read it every year. I don't know if you've heard it through the book or if you just listened to her, at a different time.
I actually saw a soundbite on social media when she said that, and that just stayed with me.
Yeah.
She just was saying, you know, when you're succeeding in one area of life, 9 times out of 10 you're failing somewhere else. So, you know, oftentimes people ask me, how do you balance and make it a perfect blend? There's never perfect.
Yeah.
When I'm succeeding in my relationship, I'm 100% there. Kaleidoscope is going crazy. People have left the door open. But when I'm succeeding over there, my wife is complaining that you don't have no time for me. But then we thriving over there. So you just have to figure out what a healthy balance is for you. There's going to be a season where I have to be more present, you know, in my family. And then there's going to be a season where I have to be more present in my business. And I think it's just being transparent. Like my wife knows when we have line reviews, that's when you go in front of the retailers and say, hey, I think you guys should bring this in your store because such and such, such and such. And so that takes a certain level of preparation. So she knows when that is. And then I know her birthday, I know anniversary, I know different special days of the year. So I make sure to not let the two kind of get in the way of each other. But yeah.
Do you think she does a good job, Brat?
Yes.
Yes.
I tried.
Were there other memoirs or anyone that you all looked to when building the book that you wanted to either emulate or got inspiration from? Any other books that you read or even listened to during the process?
No.
Okay.
And then not to say it offensively, but
Right, of course.
we're not
Yeah.
heavy into books, so we didn't have. It's not like I've been able to like this in here is like, oh my god, this is a lot of books. Like I'm a person, and don't judge me. When I say
We listen and we don't judge.
Right.
when we're at the restaurant, I pick from the menu by the pictures.
I'm not mad at that.
That is who I am.
Yes.
And also, that's one of the main reasons we did the golden rules. Because for anybody that reads and they're on page 12 and they forgot what page 5 is about, the golden rule encapsulates everything and puts it kind of in a summary, you know, for easy reading.
Yes. We are all, my entire platform is inclusivity. So we are all about getting anybody to read in any way possible, whether that's just audio, listening, watching, whatever it is.
Right,
So
because I
we
heard they
appreciate
have
it.
something called immersive reading.
Yes.
It is the best thing. It's the best thing. It's the only way to
You
read.
put the audiobook on
Yes.
and then you read the book at the same time.
Like it's a bedtime
And you have
story.
some
It's like
lines.
being in class.
Yes.
Yeah. They call it immersive reading, and they say the girls get their glass of wine. You know, like this. I was like, oh, that sounds cute.
Judy's going to join us over on Bookstagram. Yes. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about Kaleidoscope? I know some products dropped last week.
Oh, well, actually, they drop next week.
Next week. Okay, so there was a launch on on stuff on social, and then they're coming next week.
Right, they coming next week, so we haven't come out with a collection in a while. So we made a collection specifically for curly hair, and I try to make it for all hair types, so that way it's inclusive, whether you have 2-type hair, 3-type hair, 4-type hair. And for people that don't know what that is, whether you light curls, medium curls, tight curls. So yeah, I'm super excited about that because we're stepping into something that we've never done before. Like we've done some curly stuff, but this is specifically for a community that we haven't tapped into.
So it was 2 years in the lab?
Yeah.
2 years. So this is like not, this wasn't a fly-by-night operation.
Yeah,
This
I think
was
a lot
thing.
of people don't understand. You can't just say, hey, I want to make that. You know, you tell them what you want to make. You tell them the kind of ingredients that you want to include, like the main kind of ingredients. From there, it takes about, 2 months for them to send you something. You be like, ew. And then you send it back. And you say, well, this one was okay, but why was it green? Kind of going back and forth. And then when I finally like something, I then also get it salon tested. After we've done all of the other kind of testing that we do. And then once the salon says, yuck. I'm like, okay, well, we need to meet in the middle some kind of way. So, it takes a long time sometimes.
Yeah, and where can we buy the products? Where can we, shop?
So right now there is CVS. We don't even sell them all out yet. CVS took all my inventory.
I love a CVS. Yes.
So, but it's going to be at CVS, Walmart, Sally's, Walgreens. Beauty supply stores don't have it yet. We was giving it to the retailers first.
Okay.
But we'll have it next week. I'm doing a TikTok live for my birthday. It's not gonna be on my birthday. It's gonna be the day after because I know my wife's not gonna let me do that. Right. It's gonna be the day after, and it wasn't gonna be a Valentine's Day either because it's a special day.
Of course, yes.
So yeah.
And Brat, towards the end of the book, you said you hint at music that you want to do for your son. Anything in the works there? Or anything we can expect soon?
She actually made a couple of songs for me.
Yes.
Yeah, I made a couple of children's songs for him. A couple ABC songs and stuff like that. I've been watching so many kids shows.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Lulu Kids and the Miss Rachel and Gracie's Corner and Coco Melon. Like, all I hear is kids. It's a super simple songs. All I hear is like these kid melodies. So yeah, I made a few little songs for him.
I love it. Well, give it up for Brat and Judy. I have a few two questions here. Anybody else have any more questions? We're going to write them down. And I'll start with these. You all can answer these, write them down, and then we'll send them. Okay, so first question. What has been the most challenging thing in your relationship to deal with?
Her being on her phone and computers. That is still challenging. Although I know she has to. I know she built her business by being on the phone and grew her business by social media and all that. And I know she has to. But sometimes, Lord, I just be like, just put it down. I mean, from sun up to sundown. When she's not with my son, like she's on it. And I understand she has to work. Running a company is a crazy job. And when people fall short of what they're doing, like she has to pick up the pieces and it all falls on her, and I hate that. I wish there was a way I knew more about the hair business so I could like take away some of the burden because it's so much on her plate. She's doing when I tell you so many different things, and she's a mom, and it's so much, and she got to do.
I have a goal though. I have a goal
Girl,
to have a
she
strong enough team,
girl.
so I don't have to do it.
You said that last year.
No, but did I get the team? So it's a goal. It's still
You
a
got
goal
the team,
of mine.
but you done had to fire 15 of them.
But then that's not the team.
I know. So
That's
you
what
still
I'm
trying
saying.
right.
So and when you find a good team,
You be okay.
yes, it's the fact that okay. So yes, I hired 5 people, but one of them stole money. Another one of them inflated the forecast. So now we have over inventory. Like this is like $7 million issue.
And I can't do nothing about it. That's the hard part of being her wife.
So,
When somebody fuck over my wife, I can't do nothing about it.
Right.
That is the hard part. I have to just be still and numb young rain gang K-hole. And it's just, that's not easy for me. I'm from Chicago and I want to fuck somebody up when they mess with me. And people take advantage of you and they do wrong and I hate it and there's nothing I can do. I have to just
I know, but in today's world, if you do something a certain kind of way, they can come after your assets.
Yeah.
So you have to realize what we built, and we built a level of wealth where you can't say and do whatever you want anymore.
Right.
Because when you say when you do a certain thing, it's like I can't even fire people a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
You gotta do the whole thing out. One person, I was like, this ain't working out, and I let it go. But because I didn't have a paper trail, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that, I got sued. I was like, damn, this what you wasn't doing your job.
Yeah, right.
I never had a corporate job. I didn't know you had to write the people up.
Yeah.
It ain't working. So I just was telling her that don't get mad, beautiful. That's the cost of being a CEO. Like,
yeah, that's something I had to get used to. I like getting my lick back.
Yeah.
More time on. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mess with my family. Don't mess with my wife, my family, my son, just my family, period, and my loved ones. Like, I just don't like that. And I grew up, like I said, in Chicago, defending myself, fighting for what's mine, whooping somebody's ass if they mess over me or my family. You put them dukes up. You fought it out. You know what I'm saying? Or you might go shoot somebody, whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to get your lick back. You don't have to just be
But
violent
that's
and
the
get in
thing.
trouble.
I promise you, God has given us 100-fold for every time somebody did something wrong.
Yeah.
So the lick back ain't worth it because I'd rather get it from him than to get my lick back because the lick ain't worth whatever God has in store.
Okay. Okay.
All right, pass the plate at 3 point. but Brat's only guilty of loving, right? Like that's such a deep love that where that's coming from. So I can appreciate that. Okay, someone says here, who spoils who more? This is from Travis, I think. Thank you, Travis.
Y'all think it's me.
My answer would have been Brat.
since we lived together, I might have washed one dish, and not because I had to. It's because I wanted to. So I don't wash the dishes.
When you do that, I don't like that. Don't be doing that.
I don't wash the dishes. I don't wash the clothes. I don't have to take out any trash. I don't even have to know when the housekeepers come or go. Like, I am a kept woman. Like, my wife feels like because I have to work so hard, I don't have to do none of that. And I cook, but I cook because I like to. She doesn't even want me doing that part of it. So as far as who's spoiled, like, y'all see what I do on social media and all my gift giving, but it's because I work so hard and we have the means. I want to show her my appreciation. But then I was saying earlier today, like, I ain't gonna say she don't like it, but one of the biggest things that I did recently for her, and we hadn't even posted on social media, in our theater, I put some blankets down, put a pallet on the floor, brought the pillows from upstairs downstairs, and got some movie theater food, you know, like got a little pizza, whatever. And it was me, her, and our son, and we had a family night. And she thought that was the coolest thing ever. Me, I wanted to get the big movie theater in the basketball court and have the minions run around the floor. So I wanted to do the whole thing, but I know she preferred the phone being there, because when you have orchestration, you also have to manage your orchestration. Yeah. So I know she just wanted me. She wanted our son. We fell asleep in the movie theater on the floor. We watched Ratatouille. And she
so good. I had never seen it.
She loved that movie. So as far as who spoils who more, I feel like I'm more spoiled than she is.
Beautiful.
We kind of answered this, but I do want a little bit of a deeper answer. Any advice for someone in their early 30s still hoping for love? And no, I did not write this question. This is actually from somebody else.
I mean, don't give up. Like, I wasn't looking. I was in my 40s. And
I wasn't looking. She said earlier today, I wasn't trying to get married or have no children.
I wasn't. I felt like it wasn't in the cards for me. I was fucking when I was in high school, and a few times I thought I was gonna miss my period, but it came. So I wasn't pregnant, so I didn't get pregnant no time during my life. I did date men as well, so you know I felt like it wasn't in the cards for me after so long, and you ain't got no more eggs. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna happen. So I felt like it wasn't in the cards for me. I definitely didn't think I would be able to carry a child, and I definitely didn't think I was gonna get married, because when I grew up. And when I would start realizing I was into women, wasn't no two women getting married during the church I came from. So I just felt like I wasn't getting married and I wasn't going to have any kids. And look now, I carried a child at 49. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm absolutely blessed, and I was nervous to do it. But she was like, there's no love like having a child. There's no love like the feeling you get when you have a child. And she is so right. I'm so glad God blessed me to be able to be like somebody's mother. Like, it's the best thing ever that has ever happened to me. And I don't have to do nothing else ever but be his mom.
Excuse that. Where do you, I'll just do two more. Everyone writing questions. Okay. Where do you see yourselves as friends, as lovers, as parents in the next, 5 to 20 years? That's a big gap. 5 to 10 years, let's say.
I want to not work as much. That is a real. See, you have to have faith, right?
Where the mustard seed at? Give me the mustard seed.
You got to have the faith of a mustard seed.
It's the mustard seed.
You got to have the faith of a mustard seed. I really want to be able to be more at home. I want my wife to be a stay-at-home mom at one point, and we can just enjoy our lives together. And in order for that to happen, I know that I have to also be present. So I want, because my other children, I was also busy. I said when I had this child, I specifically wanted to be more present. So I personally want to be able to be more present in my marriage, and in my son's life.
You can't right now. It's so
I said
hard.
eventually. It's a goal. They said 5 to 20 years.
20 years. You better make it shorter than 20. So
I think I can do 5. I think 3 to 5 is realistic.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 to 5. I mean, y'all, I'm trying. It's hard out here.
Yeah.
People be saying they. I never wrote a resume in my life. I didn't know people lie on them. Like, why would you say you a brain surgeon? What happens the day you go to brain surgery? You let the people die?
Yeah, because they lied
I didn't
the
know
whole
that.
time.
I guess I'm green. I never wrote a resume. I didn't know that people lie.
Yeah, you gotta call them contact information.
Exactly.
The
But a
referral.
lot of times people give their
That's
friends.
true.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not gonna give a bad referral. Like, I'm not gonna give you my boss that hated me.
Right, that's true.
Where do you see us in 5 to 10 years?
Wherever you at. Wherever you are doing, whatever you need me to do, being a good mother to our son and taking care of him and taking care of home and whatever else I need to do.
Yes.
So cute.
Yeah.
I know
She,
it
she'll
is.
like it. She whatever
I
you
know.
like.
Judy, on behalf of the single girls, you gotta know what you got here.
I'm appreciative, but I also was in a relationship that I turned into somebody, and I turned into somebody that wasn't myself. And so when I left, I said I would never do that myself again. But I also, now that I'm in a relationship with my wife, I wouldn't want her to feel like that. I don't think our relationship is going to end, but I don't want her to look back 10 years from now and feel like she wished she would have done something and we
I've
had
done
the opportunity.
everything. I've done everything. I've been on the world tour. I've been all over the world, from Japan to Africa to. I have done everything. Now I just want to spend my life with you and do what the fuck you. That's it. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, I could tell you, oh, I want to do X, Y, Z, but I really don't know. I've been to Paris. There's nothing I would want to do. I don't want to jump out of a plane. I don't have no, I don't have no, what's the wish list thing? I don't have a bucket list. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I want to do that I'm like, I want to go to, where's the water, like a big hot tub? I want to try that one time.
Oh, like the
Is it
oh my
Iceland?
god, like the blue
Oh, yeah,
ice
like the
ones.
blue lagoon.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal. If I don't care. I've been everywhere.
There you go, Judy.
You said Iceland. So now
There you go. Now you got something. Yeah, but it's not important to me. It's important to me to just be a great mom and a great wife and be happy. And I'm happy every single day. I'm happy with every blessing I get. I'm grateful for every little thing. Like, even when stuff ain't good and stuff is going bad, I try to be grateful for, like, all of my blessings, because some people didn't even get those kind of blessings. So I just try to be grateful for everything and count my blessings, because even if it's bad, it's going to get better eventually, So that's my spiel.
Amen. Amen. Last question, because I know we want to get to signing and all that. What message do you hope readers take into their own relationships after reading the book?
Not to be repetitive, but that it's never too late. And you find it when you're not looking for it. Don't settle. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot.
Yes.
Not Baghdad.
What's your answer?
I think that my issue with her still today is a communication thing. When we have a disagreement, my wife will, instead of resolving it, she will get her ass up and walk out. And
No, wait, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna happy note.
we could be having an argument,
And when it gets heated,
because she raises her voice. Watch your tone.
To de-escalate the situation.
Because
I'm
she
not
just
just
started
walking
yelling.
out.
And then I tell her, babe, bring your tone down a little, because both of us don't need to be yelling. Then
Right.
she'll bring it down, but then she'll take it back up.
And then when I realize I can't, I walk away to de-escalate the situation.
And then I'm still left there feeling sad and fucked up. Like, I'm still left there like, so what we gonna do? She done went in the damn room, in another room, and got on her computer. Because she knows how to compartmentalize. I don't know how to do that well. I'm not that great at it. So I still be soaking, walking around sad, and she on the phone fussing about some componentry bottle or something. Like, oh my goodness.
So what's the takeaway?
the takeaway is don't go to bed mad at your partner. I don't like to go to bed mad at my partner or haven't not resolved the disagreement yet because tomorrow is not promised. Right. And you don't want something to happen to that person and you wake up and they don't, and then you're going to have regrets for the rest of your life, and there's no way to deal with that. Oh my God.
Yes. Why she had to take us all the way around the world for that though?
Because you need to stop doing it.
I'm a work on it.
Thank you, girl. Bye-bye. I love you.
I love you too.
We'll give it up for Brat and Judy one more time. And thank you all so much for being a great audience. I think we're going to move into what's signing now, right? Pictures?
First of all, thank you very much. Again, thank you all, Brat, Judy, the way love goes. Thank you, Jordan. I want to thank our staff here. I want to thank Corey, Lisa, Nicole. Who else is back there? Sharifa. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank NAB2, National Association of Black Bookstores, for coming out.
Yes,
for coming out and helping us put this together. But before we move on to the signing, I'm going to bring up the visionary and founder of Sisters Uptown Bookstore, Ms. Jennifer Wilson, just to say a few words.